When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina, home to the Duke Blue Devils. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Florida International Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Duke Blue Devils. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Duke's offense will get the football first. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Caught in the backfield, it's Denson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Blue Devils will send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. So the FIU Panthers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Leaves it with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They believe they can run right here. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Finds a man on the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Makes the catch.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
They want to run this quarterback. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
On the play. 2nd down.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Got his man quickly. Finds a crease at the 20. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback.
Touchdown, Panthers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. How about that weight room work he's showing off there as he gets across the 20? They'll mark it at the 22. Line getting set on second down. Scanning the field, it's Gore. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route running. Really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Wants to throw on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blue Devils can really attack on this second and short. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The Blue Devils are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Gets the back moving. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Swings it out to the flat. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones. They completely had him surrounded.
The Panthers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Quarterback may change this route. Here's the pressure. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. And the Panthers have it with a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
Slams it ahead. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Yeah, and on 3rd and goal, they're saying, hey, we're still going to try to power this football and run it. Obviously haven't had success. Now getting to 4th and goal. Now it's a situation. Do I kick the field goal? Do I feel comfortable running the football? Or do I need to throw this thing?
A field goal here would make it a 2-possession game, but they elect to leave the offense on the field on 4th down. He'll set up to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, Florida International. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Gore. Catch in the middle, it's Tyler. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back on the option, the give. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period.
3rd down coming up.
That's the end of the quarter, and FIU is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him in the flat. Turning it on!
Right, nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down, it's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
The give on the option. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Blue Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Finds his target down the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Gore. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. The short hands, it's Hagan. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. defense do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Pulls it in. It's Smith. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Quick completion on the out. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Just keeps slinging it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Burke. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Panthers have a lot of options on second and inches. He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it on the run. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Looking for the score. Touchdown, FIU. Quick strike through the air for the score. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air. It's Gore. He lets it fly. Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And the Blue Devils racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Off the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. To the ground with the back. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to go right back to him on first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Wants to go up top on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Got his man on the right. Looking for room at the 25. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Safe little shovel pass. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, they pick up the first against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it one high safety? Is it two high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based on what type of zone coverage it's going to be.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, what a move to get open. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Running to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back, getting the yardage.
The Panthers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down and inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Fires to the wideout. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Using the quick game. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
FIU trying to pick up the first. It's 4th down. He's looking to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that round.
Gets it to him on the screen. Breaks into the open. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that 1st half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep...
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Finds his man on the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Dropping back, it's Gore. Safe completion on the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Denson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And the Blue Devils come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll run play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
And how about this defense? Really answering the challenge so far today. This offense, you've seen like last week. I mean, they can throw for touchdowns and big yards and big chunk plays. Defense has answered the call, played the deep ball well, played discipline, making this offense really earn everything they get.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. FIU gets it back, and the Panthers will send the offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, probably you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Buying some time. Got out of trouble and throws. It's complete to the right. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. FIU set up with another first down. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Okay, ready?
And the Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Wants to go up top. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
That's just great awareness by the defense, locating the quarterback and knowing they can't get to him. They can't get the sack. Someone's got to get their hand in the air and knock it away.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the first down. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Looking to throw on first down. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt. Let's see if he settles down. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Uncorks one. Makes the grab. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And this offense, man, they just can't get out of their own way. Like, they've got a 0 on the scoreboard already. Now turning the football over late in the game. When you're down, they've got to find a way to make something good happen on that side of the football.
Wants to adjust the pattern. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Dings it complete to the right.
You just got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off. Throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game, let him make something happen and set up 2nd and short.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Blue Devils. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took it.
Ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quick toss. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're working that left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, the clock has hit zeros. Here's a look at the big moment from that battle in the Pac-12. Washington State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Cougs ever do that? Just another week in the Pac-12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Brings up second down.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense just didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come.
There he goes. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And the Blue Devils will punt it away on 4th down. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Pass mistakes him still on his feet. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Working that left side now. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. He's going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far. He's taking the shot. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at at the 39. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And after this play, the cake will be baked. They go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. Timeout is called with just a single second left. The offense set for a first down play. Right back to the well. Turning it on. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've moved.